Espero que todo esto funcione. Yo supone que sí. Vamos a reaccionar a Nintendo Direct. Debe estar a punto de empezar. En esta ocasión la verdad no espero mucho del Nintendo Direct. Pero a ver si me sorprenden. Quiero ver. Ojalá. Oh, empezamos. Lo de COVID, sí. Vamos a pausar. Le voy a bajar el volumen. A ver, ¿qué tenemos aquí? Voy a silenciar un poco esto. Fire Emblem. ¡A huevo! ¿Un Warriors? ¿En serio? ¿Otro Warriors? Nah, mames.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
A la madre.
Real ones.
¿Por qué un Warriors de Three Houses? ¿Cuál es el motivo?
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
¿Y que va a contar toda la historia del juego o qué verga?
We shall survive, and we shall win a glorious future for Fodlan. Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake again.
Revenge is not a thing you take for someone else. You seek revenge to slake your rage and heal your wounded heart. I know
Tu personaje nuevo, ¿no?
you
Creo.
have to do
No me suena
whatever
menos.
that you must.
Tiene 24. Chido.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe as Fire Emblem.
Ok, diferente historia.
Let's see the first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
The Orange Star Nation needs you.
Ok, ¿cuándo va a salir?
We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful cast of commanding officers and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers
¿Cuándo va a salir?
and more diverse terrain can be leveraged.
Porque lo retrasaron este juego, lamentablemente.
Like blasting through pipelines to cross into enemy territory. In both campaigns, you can fast forward gameplay and reset your turns for a smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes.
Imagino que está el editor de mapas, ¿no? Tiene que ser el editor de mapas.
for battle friends and frenemies in local and online multiplayer. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp marches
No
on the
mencionaron.
Nintendo Switch system April 8th.
Abril. Ok.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe. In No Man's Sky, every star is the light of a distant sun, each orbited by planets teeming with life.
Curioso.
Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands.
Mientras no sea Cloud, todo bien, supongo. Pero curioso, No Man's Sky.
May never be seen again. To survive, you must craft your own tools and even your own place to live. In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Y no es Cloud. ¡Strikers! 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 ¡No mames! ¡Strikers! ¡No mames!
Mario Strikers Battle League.
¡A la madre!
A 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and passing to teammates, as well as by using tackles, items, and crushing special shots. The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponent.
¡No mames!
There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your stats like speed,
¡No mames, güey!
customize as you see fit. Second, the Hyper Strike.
¡A su pinche madre!
Grab an orb when it appears on the field and charge it while your opponents are distracted.
Le permitieron a Level Up Games hacer otro Striker, no puedo creerlo.
Two goals.
¡Oh, por Dios!
Up to
¡Oh,
8
wow!
players,
8 jugadores, su
each team
puta
can
madre.
compete against each other on one Nintendo Switch system. In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game club and compete for placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club.
Hasta te
create
auto,
your own
milagro.
and invite friends and family to play alongside you, or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club. With items, tackles, and hyper strikes, anything goes on this field. Mario Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes battle soccer game. Next, please take a look at this.
¿Qué es esto? Ah, nomás Splatter. Ah, what the fuck. ¿Dónde está mi mouse? Aquí está. Mi pinche mouse. Como, a ver, voy a adelantar un poquito. Voy a reiniciar la página porque un amigo mío está adelantado y me está exponiendo todo. Entonces yo no sé tan atrasado. La verga. Oh, wow, qué divertido, de hecho, eso. Me gusta, me gusta. Está muy bueno, joder. Y que ve la historia. Va a ser post-apocalíptico. Next wave.
That was the trailer
Todo lo
for
de...
the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer. We hope you'll look forward to future updates. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Bonzers at the ready. A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
No conozco este juego, lo siento.
In this tactical RPG,
es táctico,
you'll
por
pilot
eso.
weaponized machines called Bonzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy.
Okay.
Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Bonzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on Nintendo Switch. Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer. From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring
Disney
racing action
Speedstorm.
across Disney
Wait,
and
what?
Pixar-inspired racetracks. Race as a legendary roster of characters
The
on
fuck?
high-speed circuits, using each one's special abilities to battle for victory across the finish line. Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed.
Carreras de Disney, no mames.
Or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables.
Güey, está bastante bueno eso.
Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game with
Oh,
new
free to
seasons
play.
added regularly, bringing more exciting Disney and Pixar characters, circuits, karts, and more. Plus, enjoy cross-platform play as well as
Cross-platform, bien.
online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay, no está mal.
Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action-adventure. As Darth Vader's secret apprentice, you'll use devastating Force
Star Wars.
powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. use button controls, or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the galaxy's most powerful Jedi. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore Firenze awaits in 3 critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed games. Explore Renaissance Italy and 16th century Constantinople. Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of the Creed across 3 games, 2 bonus short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG
Chrono Cross
is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. One fateful day, the protagonist Surge wanders into an alternate world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here.
La madre.
What has happened? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story.
Está potente.
40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ. A number of improvements have been made to this remaster, like the ability to turn off enemy encounters and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included. Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure.
Curioso.
Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Kirby. Oh, man, tengo muchas ganas de este Kirby, en serio. Muchísimas ganas de Kirby. Es algo que más espero en este año.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world with an unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode. Inhale a car to zoom around.
What the fuck?
A vending machine to attack with juice cans. Or become a piercing cone.
¿Qué pedo?
With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object he inhales. Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities.
¿Qué pedo?
Can even
Está bien mamón.
a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow.
Ah,
and
qué
more
genial.
resources will become available. At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Genial.
Evolve copy
Oh!
abilities to expand Kirby's range of attacks.
Oh, por Dios, está genial.
They'll also change Kirby's appearance and make him even more powerful. Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms. A new adventure awaits our pink puffball. Who are these? What are these
Jefes.
enemies trying to do?
¿Es el rey de verdad?
Can we restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo
Pobre
Switch
Kirby.
system March 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
任天堂ディレクトをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。
¿Qué
バッ
pedo?
ターの大谷翔平です。ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB 打賞22が楽しめるようになりました。それではこちらをご覧ください。
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is
Jump
coming
in
to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty on your Nintendo Switch. But that's not all. You can even play Exhibition with a single Joy-Con controller. With
Ah,
cross
d'accord.
progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available.
Eso siempre está bien.
Take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22 online matches on other consoles? No need to worry. You can invite them and play online. I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
Ok.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here.
Nah, vete a la verga.
Kingdom Hearts to Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Remind DLC. Every entry is coming to Nintendo Switch as cloud versions that can be played while connected to the internet.
Pinches colecciones de mierda.
Know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow.
Ah, mañana.
Each
Oye.
collection's cloud version will also be individually available on Nintendo eShop.
¡Clonoa!
To Nintendo Switch. Across dreamy side-scrolling levels, you'll
¡Clonoa! ¡No mames!
while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies. Use each level's surroundings to your
¡Está
advantage.
vivo! ¡Ah, su pinche madre! ¿El segundo juego? ¡El segundo juego!
Great adventures when Klonoa Fantasy Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
¡No mames!
So glad you're here.
¿Portal?
Come here.
¿Qué?
Either way, you're in for a puzzling treat. In these award-winning games, the portal gun is your key to surviving imprisonment in a mysterious
¿Cómo?
create portals and warp to other areas to find cake? Still unconfirmed. You can pass through portals.
What?
And so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel adds in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto
Wow.
Nintendo Switch this year.
¡Wow!
A classic comes alive.
¡Oh! Es del estilo de Octopath Traveler. Entonces, ¿cuál? Ok, no sé qué juego es, pero está genial con el estilo de Octopath.
Previously unreleased outside of of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas debut, now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day. A martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future. A youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future. A newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What other stories are on the horizon?
Genial.
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this. It's a
No!
series. Nintendo Switch Sports. Please take a look.
Here are the sports included in the Nintendo Switch sports game. You might recognize these three from past Wii sports games.
No mames.
Tennis.
Güey, se tardaron un putero en hacer esto.
Swinging the Joy-Con controller at the right
Se
time.
tardaron un putero en hacer esto, la neta.
Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And chambara. Knock your opponent off the platform.
Ay, no son mis, ¿qué pedo?
And defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup. Soccer. Use a gigantic ball to make dynamic.
Hombre que
headers.
sean mis, pero super raros.
Enjoy matches with Joy-Con controllers to shoot and perform diving headers. By attaching a Joy-Con controller to the leg strap accessory included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive kicking motions. Badminton. Control your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air. Unleash powerful smash shots to gain the upper hand. Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve, bump, set, and spike the ball. The game supports local play with family and friends on one Nintendo Switch system, as well as online play across all sports. Play against friends online, or opt for random matchmaking. The more you win, the tougher the players you'll face. Try
Son
taking
medio
on
feos
this
los números de los personajes.
How was that? Since I'm already here, I'd like to show you some gameplay of one of the newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh! Hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow,
Pero me parece genial que pegamos el otro Wii Sports. Ahora Nintendo Switch Sports.
Together with Mr. Koizumi.
Genial.
Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
All right, let's start. We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
Alright, we're doing this? Volleyball, a newly added sport in Nintendo Switch Sports.
Es cierto, antes no había voleibol. Ni siquiera en el Motion Plus, ¿verdad?
It's Koizumi to serve, with Takahashi up front. We begin with Koizumi serving. How will the opposing team react? Takahashi makes the block. Another one's coming. Koizumi saves it.
¿Eso es mis?
Okay. Here comes the spike. The other team saves it and fights back. And they score. Takahashi didn't quite get it in time. All right, well, it's okay. It's okay. The game's not over. Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi sets it up. And Koizumi spikes. But it goes right toward the opponent. Here's another attack. Now's their chance. They get the ball. And with a setup from Koizumi, Takahashi scores! They got a point with that fierce spike.
Woo! Let's stop our match here.
After all, we were in the middle of a presentation. Alright, I'll be leaving now.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th.
En abril.
We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition,
Okay.
we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy golf.
¿Les van a ir añadiendo más cosas? ¿No es golf?
And now, a request to everyone. To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various technical aspects.
Ok. ¿Va a ser gratis?
Definitely like to ask for your help with this.
Pues sí va a ser gratis porque como dicen que va a ser playtest.
With an active Nintendo Switch Online membership,
Yay.
shown on screen. For those of you interested, please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Thank you. That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game. Let's see a few more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Ah, vaya.
Get those taiko drumming skills ready. The latest Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. Set in Omiko City, the sacred town for taiko drums, you'll strive to become a taiko master, along with brand new character Kumo-kyun. Drum to dozens of boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special, and Racing.
No mames.
And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included.
Eso te agrada.
76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you'd like. New modes have also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live concert with up to 4 players in Donchan Band. Or face off against each other in Great Drum Toy War. Drum to your heart's content. When Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches on Nintendo Switch.
Esa cosa me dio mucha atención.
A paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Yeah.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand new
Triangle Strategy. Ese juego está muy bueno.
Serenoa and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
A new demo playable to the end of Chapter 3 will be available on Nintendo eShop later today.
Excelente.
Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased.
Hasta el capítulo 3, es bastante.
More Cuphead action awaits in the paid DLC.
Bueno, es bastante, pero es un juego de estrategia realmente.
Here, you'll explore
Igual.
a brand new Inkwell Isle. Defeat a bevy of new bosses with wild personalities and even wilder attacks.
No, es cierto, el DLC de Hopkins. El día que todavía no sabes esa cosa.
Take down fearsome foes with her double jumps, rolling dodges, and more. Cuphead, the delicious last course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th. A free update is coming to the Metroid Dread game. All it takes is one hit.
No mames. No mames. Piensa la verdad.
Getting hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty. Can you face this new challenge? And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty. This free update launches later today.
Estoy un paso de verga.
A second free update will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle bosses continuously, one at a time.
Hola, verga.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Oh. ¿Será? Oh, Airbound. Men, se tardaron un putero. Oh, Beginnings también. Oh, man. Se tardaron un putero en esto. Earthbound Beginnings.
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
No está mal. Zombie Army 4, okay. Okay. Vamos allá. Okay.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans.
Mario
Many
Kart!
of you have been enjoying
No
the Mario Kart
mames!
Deluxe game since its launch in 2017. So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series, and we'll be releasing them as paid downloadable content.
Oh, DLC para el Deluxe. No mames, DLC para Deluxe. Y vi pistas del Thor. DLC para Deluxe, men. Te tardaron un putero en hacer algo con Mario Kart Deluxe. ¿Por qué rayos tardaron tanto? Hay pistas del Thor.
This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course.
Ooh.
You may recognize
Oh, man.
courses from past Mario Kart games. 8 courses will be released at a
Ocho.
time over 6 waves. That's 48 additional courses we plan on
¿Qué?
releasing at the end of 2023. Courses such as
No mames. 48.
Chaco Mountain and Tokyo Blur. will be included in the first
48.
Of course, you can play these courses locally and online. The first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. You can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost with a Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion.
Oh, no mames, en el expansion pack.
Or purchase the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass on its own.
48 pistas.
Looking forward to the additional courses in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight.
¿Qué es esto?
That's the way of our world.
Es Xenoblade Chronicles. Es Xenoblade Chronicles, ¿verdad?
Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it.
Xenoblade Chronicles,
I
creo.
saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snapping little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel.
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword. It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Genial. Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and it will launch this September. I hope you'll look forward to it. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Go.
Thank you for watching.
Bueno. Su pinche madre. Su pinche madre. ¿Qué rayos acabo de ver? What the fuck, me... Ay, fueron demasiadas cosas. Ya ni sé ni qué decir primero, pero... Joder, 48 pistas nuevas de Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. ¡A la madre! O sea, me parece perfecto. Me parece el mejor Mario Kart de todos. Así que por mí bien, estoy muy contento con eso, la verdad. Holy shit. ¡Ah, su pinche madre! ¡Ay, por Dios! Yo ni sé ni qué decirme, ¿no? Por demasiadas cosas. Clonoa, ven, Clonoa está vivo. Clonoa está vivo. ¿Cómo? Al fin Bandai Namco está haciendo algo bueno. ¡Ay, puta madre! ¡Wow! Increíble el Nintendo Direct, increíble el Nintendo Direct. Fantástico todo esto. Holy shit.